all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Welcome back to Instinct Radio. This is the Dainhen Butler Show. I want to apologize for our call. I'm not the best technician. I do have someone to blame, but if you can, please call back and weigh in on the topics and or ask questions or do what you need to do. We have guests. Let me turn it over to Kia because these are your guests, our guests.
Our guests.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Mike and Tracy Sharrer, and they are from Hawaii. They've been married 19 years, and they are the owners of Island Beach Bodies. It's been open for 3 years, and they're also professional wrestlers, and are currently two of the bodies used to make the video games for WWE 2K from 2K Sports.
Awesome.
Mike is also a veteran of the United States Marine Corps.
Mm-hmm.
And so tell us some more about...
What about the Mortal Kombat part?
Let me talk about that for a second. Wait, what are we talking
right there? Get your screen time.
What are we talking about again?
Mortal Kombat.
No, it's actually we are stunt performers for motion capture for all the wrestling video games, WWE video games since 2006. And we did WWE Immortals this last year, which is downloadable on your iPhone, Android. It's free download. Mm-hmm. But it's basically like we filmed it at NetherRealm, which made Mortal Kombat. And so I was lucky to do Mortal Kombat 10 this last time I was out there. I was also Killbane in Saints Row 3. That's a long time ago, so I don't know if anybody remembers that.
So in Mortal Kombat, like what character were you?
The main one I did was Jax. We did a lot of finishers and a lot of throws. Reptile. Which is a funny story. Ed Boon. Ed Boon created Mortal Kombat. He's one of the head guys. So when he came in to make it, me and Loki, which is a wrestler who's on WWE, TNA, Japan, but we're talking. I go, "What do you want for Reptar?" I go, "What does Reptar do?" Reptar, I go, "Key, his name ain't Reptar, is he?" He goes, "No, it's Reptile." He goes, "I'll take it from here." And I go, that's the way to get fired on your first day. Not knowing the character's name. But it was cool. We did just a whole sequence of Jax. I think it was a double hammer, knocks him down, pull him in. I'll go with just a quick power bomb into a slingshot where I hook both his legs, pick him up over, and he lands face first. And I want to say in the game, when it happens, like it goes inside 3D, right? And I think you see his vertebrae and stuff break in and stuff like that. So it's the fatality, yeah. Yeah, I think it's worse when they cut the intestines out, right? That's I like having my 5-year-old play that game.
No, we don't have a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay, so what made you guys get into fitness?
Well, I guess we were athletes growing up, and you always you're somewhat into fitness. Whether I wrestled, played football growing up, baseball. If you play football, there's going to be fitness in there. Everybody's in the gym being meatheads, trying to learn how to get bigger, faster, stronger. Wrestling, I died it wrong growing up. Nobody really taught me, so I starved myself trying to make weight. But you start to learn your body a little bit. And then after that, joining the Marine Corps, there's a weight standard in the Marine Corps for your height. And you got to weigh a certain amount, which I think I was always over, except for after boot camp. I think I lasted like 10 days.
Completely different person when he graduated boot camp. I didn't even recognize him.
Lost a lot of weight.
Lost a lot of weight.
Yep. But I mean, it's always been a part of my life. I know it's always been a part of her life, and we just kept going with it, and it kind of
happened by accident. Island Beach Bodies kind of happened by accident.
Where is it at?
It's located in McDonough, like right on the outskirts of McDonough and Locust Grove. Mm-hmm. We've actually moved from the last building that you were at. And we're on Highway 155 going towards the Luella School District.
Gotcha.
No.
Okay. So
Exit 216 by Summit.
But
how do you guys differ from Planet Fitness? I'm just curious because that's.
I don't know. Doesn't Planet Fitness serve pizza to the clients? That's
They do?
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
On the day, and there was a guy who was eating pizza. I didn't understand the strategy, but then I think from returning customers and I don't know what the strategy was, but if
The strategy, I'll tell you the strategy. You keep them fat so they keep coming back.
Yeah, but then if you work out and then you eat pizza, it's like you didn't work out. You just
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pointless.
I don't understand the strategy either. I think it's
But it happens periodically though. It's not like a one-time thing. This is something. So you guys don't give away pizza.
No, we don't give away pizza.
I think it's just mad at us. Is she mad at us?
So let's take this
Mad at
caller
you? We're
real
talking about Planet
quick.
Fitness. Are you a member?
you want to take the caller.
Taking the call? Are you sure? Okay. All right. Instinct Radio. This is the Dainhen Butler Show.
Hi, Mr. Butler. My call dropped, and I was trying to give input on your topic, which is a very good topic, an excellent topic, especially for this week.
Okay.
Yes.
So.
What's your
You
comment?
have a comment?
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Nothing. I'm gonna ask you. You live on the air. I got millions of people listening to this. You have a comment? Or a question for our
do.
guest?
About living healthy.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me get my topic. Get my notes. Yeah, living life and living healthy. And my input on living life and living healthy, what I was about to say was about this week, was that this just happened to be right on point because I was just in a training that we dealt with whole health action management plan. It's called WHAM. And what it consists of is this very thing that you're talking about, living life and
I know
living
who
healthy.
this is. Aren't you like a mental health counselor?
Hmm?
Aren't you a mental health counselor?
Not a mental health counselor, clinician per se, more advocacy.
Okay.
That's what I do. But the topic that you're talking about, it was just awesome because it covered a plethora of information, especially concerning living life and living it healthy. For instance, our thoughts. Your attitude is very important. It's really like my 1, 2, 3, 4th bullet, but
Okay, wait.
the attitude first.
Let's do this because it sounds like we need to sit down and maybe have you on the show. I know you're a professional and you have a lot because you said you got 4 bullet points. And
Yeah, I do. I have actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah. See, what we'll do is we'll be talking about mental health later, but I would like to talk to you personally off the air so we can try to get you a session. Because I got the dude who was jacked in Mortal Kombat. So what I want to do is we're gonna talk because I know what kind of people you have worked with and some of the stuff you've done in the community, and I don't want to cross reference right here. We need to talk. So
I appreciate it.
I
Okay.
appreciate you calling in, and please continue to listen.
Okay, I will.
All right, thanks.
I'll keep the line open now.
All right.
We're calling her back.
No, we're not.
I got a revolver of bullet points on me.
It's not that extreme.
Okay, back to where we were. I did want to ask a question. How do you get people motivated to come to the gym?
Well,
Not in January because everybody.
I know. Well, it's not that way with us. Ours is very word of mouth, and because we're just such a small gym, and right now it's just off of our name. So, and a lot of people are. The first thought that comes to people's heads is a tanning salon. I don't know why, but I guess it's.
So it says Island Beach
Yeah.
Body.
It says Island
I
Beach
told her,
Body.
I go, I wouldn't work out there until you walk in. Looks are deceiving.
the
Don't
names
don't
are
let the name fool you.
And this is where yes, it's called Island Beach Bodies, and this is where I tell people, and I tell them, don't judge a book by its cover because you never know what you're going to get. Just come in, check it out, see if it's for you. When you walk in, you notice there's no machines. Everything is free weights, and you have to use your body weight for everything. So it's just very shocking when a person from LA Fitness or Planet Fitness come in there and they see no machines because they're just like, well, what am I supposed to do? Because they have no clue. So that's where the personal training comes in, and we teach you from, level 1 and just bring you up to par with, the free
What's the
weights.
reason for you guys doing it that way?
I just feel like free weights or machines make you
They make you lazy.
Lazy?
They make you lazy. A lot of machines you're sitting down working out on. Not everybody's lazy that uses machines, but if you're new, you're sitting down relaxed. So now my abs are relaxed, everything else is relaxed, and I'm just going to isolate that one body part.
It gives you a false sense of, you know what? When I go to the YMCA, and I think it's like 45 and 45, that's a certain amount of weight. When I go to Planet Fitness, the same 45 is easier to lift. I don't know if my mind is playing tricks on me, but I'm just like, you know what? this is not the same weight. It's not, because I can't
Maybe
go
they're
out.
trying to trick people and make them think they're.
The people who give out pizza?
That's a reward. Yeah, that was good. 45. You lifted those 45s. Have a pizza.
Also with the machine, you don't have to engage your core. So with the free weights, you have to engage your core. So I think that's where a lot of the.
We have a caller that actually has a question for you guys.
Okay.
This is Instinct Radio. You're tuned into the Dainhen Butler Show.
Yes, I was actually listening to the show, and I know Tracy and Mike that go to their gym. So I was going to call in and make a comment.
Why are there people laughing in the background?
Go ahead.
Hello?
You scared them? Oh, you know what? I think they're trying to listen to the feedback.
Please turn your radio down and
Just
go ahead with
listen to the
your
phone.
comment or your question.
I don't have my radio on today.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
on
you
mute.
need a radio.
I know who this is. I know why this phone call's weird.
Yeah, you know who I am. I had to call in really quick. Well, I wasn't going to call it first. I said, okay, I'll wait until I got a good point to make, because there is a lady who just asked what makes people motivated to go to the gym now, especially in January. It's cold outside. I have not been an avid gym member over the years. I'll go a little here, I'll stop a little, I'll go a little, I'll stop a little. But ever since I started at Island Body, I go consistently, and I like it. I haven't lost a whole lot of weight yet, but it's coming. I know it's going to be slow for me. But the part that kind of keeps me motivated is knowing that I can't go backwards. Does that make any sense? I've made a little bit of progress. So the little progress that I've made helps me to keep going. And the two of them, they're pretty cool, too. I like our small gym. I like it because they know you by name. I like that part of it because when you come and get lost in a big body gym, they don't know you. So the best part about Island Beach Body is the part of it kind of, they know you. So I just call in and say, it's a good place to come if you ever get a chance.
Do they offer pizza?
No, they don't offer pizza. They do offer sarcasm.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's me.
That's a little me too.
They do offer sarcasm. There's somebody who is sarcastic, so I kind of like giving it back to them sometimes too. But it's a good place to be. I just gonna kind of hope for myself to get better and better. But I do like the fact that they know their craft. Like, they just know what they're doing.
Gotcha.
And sometimes in class, like, I'm like, oh my God, I don't feel like it. But when you look at what they do, you know they know what they're doing, so it motivates you a little bit more just to keep going. So it is an excellent place. They do know what they're doing, and they're fun people to be around.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you tuning in and calling in, and please stay tuned.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right,
Thank you, Shamika.
Thanks, Shamika.
No, I can't help it. I gotta mention her name. She cracks me up. I don't know what we'd do without her.
The few times that I went to their gym, I really enjoyed it. That's why they were the first ones that came to mind when we had
Were
this
you
show.
smoking cigarettes when you was going to the store?
Listen.
Coughing up a little lungs.
I'm just curious.
I haven't had any cigarettes in a week now.
Are you lying just because we're here?
No,
'Cause we're
I'm
talking
not
about
lying. I have not. I know. I ran out, and I have not gone to buy any cigarettes in over a week.
Been
so.
hitting that vapor.
No vapor cigarettes either.
But I wanted to ask you guys,
When you're starting to get healthy, say you're not in the gym, you're not eating healthy, and like you said, in the beginning of the year, everyone has their, I'm going to be healthy this year. Which is more important, hitting the gym right away or changing your eating habits?
I say changing your eating.
I think it depends on what you're looking to do also.
For the people who are probably looking to lose weight.
It's definitely the hardest part, your eating habits. What you do in the gym, it's only a small part of your day. Mm-hmm. It's what you do outside of the gym that's really going to matter.
Okay.
And so lifting weights 30 minutes to an hour a day is, to me, it's a big part. It helps keep me healthy for what I do, keep my body alive. But if you can't eat right, then just be happy being where you're at. In other words.
Where do you suggest finding what is eating right? When there are so many diets out there, or websites that tell you should eat this, you shouldn't eat that, or stay away from breads, and some say, oh no, you can eat breads and pasta, stay away from this. And how do you know what is right?
To me, your body's a science experiment. What might work for me might not work for you. What works for Tracy might not work for you. You know, it all depends. And I think a lot of the times, a lot of it does work for a lot of people. Like the breads, I think breads do help keep you fat and full. With milk, dairy, stuff like that.
That should be cut out.
But you got to practice, I think, also. You can't just stop cold turkey. It's like it's not a shot at smoking, but it's hard to quit cold turkey smoking, right? So you kind of got to wean yourself off of it. I think the same thing is with diet. You got to practice coming down to where you want to be for some people.
Of course, now we are finding out that dieting is not the best thing you should do. I think we're talking more about lifestyle change.
Lifestyle change. Everything's a diet, right? Pizza's a diet.
Exactly. More than thinking about, abstaining, not eating specific foods, rather finding out what your body is and what makes your body big or small, what affects you individually, and then coming up with a lifestyle change and replacing some of those foods with healthier foods. Like we invest in our cars. If you only have one car, you want to make sure that your car is running well, that you're taking care of it, you're taking it for oil change and everything. Well, your body, it's the only body you will ever have. We invest in everything else, but we rarely ever invest in our own bodies. We pay good money for a good pair of shoes, but then your body is the most important part of you. If you mess up your body, then your shoes, you never even wear your shoes. We live in $1 million houses, but we don't want to invest enough. It's your money. You go spend it at the grocery store. Why not change the way you think and invest in wellness? Because that's what this discussion is about. And do a lifestyle change and eat the foods that are good for your body for a change. Spend your money where you're getting value, more than just throw away your money just to eat what tastes good in your mouth.
Yep.
And this is where we come in, like, this is our motto. Like, this is what I try to tell my clients when they first come to my gym. I take them to my office, I sit them down, we have a really, really long talk, depending on how much time they have and how much time I have. But we sit down, and this is where I get to know my clients personally, and they kind of decide from here if this is what they really, really want to do, or if this is something that they're just not ready to do yet. Because you have to be ready. It's not something that I can go, come on, you can do it, I can tell you can do it all day long. But if you're not ready to do it and not ready to change, it's not going to happen. Because mentally you have to be prepared. And so I have to find out about you and what's going on in your life. Because it's mental. You have to, our motto at Island Beach Bodies is imagine, believe, become. So you have to imagine what you want to happen in your life and how you want to do it, and then you have to believe that it's possible. And after you believe that it's possible, then you become whatever it is that you wanted to do. So I take you through these steps, and it's just about making that commitment, sticking to that commitment, and actually wanting to reach that goal. And so it's very important mentally, and I think it all starts mental.
I found that for me, I was overweight for years, and I tried to eat right, I tried everything, but I couldn't change my eating habits until I had a very good reason, until my health was on the line and I was facing death. And then I realized I either change or I'm going to die.
Yeah, and unfortunately
Sometimes
that
that's what it
happens.
takes.
Right, and unfortunately that happens with a lot of people. They don't want to make the change until it's you either do it or you're
And it's forced upon
right,
them.
or it's forced upon you.
Exactly.
That's a different kind of membership.
Planet Fitness likes to keep you teetering. They like to keep you teetering, so you got to come back. No, I'm just joking.
We have a caller. I think I'm doing this right. This is Instant Radio. You're tuning into. You're at the gym. This person's name.
It's at the gym too.
And get off
This
the
is the Dainhen Butler
speakerphone.
Show.
Hey, Tamir Butler.
Hi.
This is Dainhen Butler Show.
It sure is.
Hey, this is Omar Howard.
Oh, what's going on, Omar? He used to be
Hey,
here.
that's good, man. Just want to call in, man, and let us know y'all doing an awesome job. In my accent.
Thank you.
Hello, Omar.
Hey, Omar.
That's the other
Are
co-host.
you at the gym or are you inside the prison?
Can we-
We appreciate you calling in on your day off, brother.
Hey, brother, it's never day off for me, man. I'm always trying to make the next move, man. You
Okay.
already know that.
That's
But I think this is a very good topic what y'all talking about concerning our health, man, especially
You are so wrong.
Weight and out of shape and stuff like that. So, I read the topic, man. I said, you know, grateful for topic there. I'm grateful for the beautiful guests that's talking about health and doing all the things they're doing.
Hey, we gotta join the gym, man. I challenge you. We need to go to
Island Beach
Island
Bodies.
Beach Bodies, man, and see what's going on.
Where they located at?
McDonough.
Yeah, I don't mind going out. You know, I'm a competitive fitness man. I love it.
You haven't been live.
Shout out to Papa John.
Getting out there, man, and seeing what they got, man. Feel like they're very motivated and excited about what they're doing, man. And I love it about people who are excited about what they do.
That's what's up, man. We appreciate you calling in, brother.
I mean, y'all have a blessed day, man, and I will see y'all soon.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Omar.
Bye.
Okay, you guys are tuned into Instant Radio. This is the Dainhen Butler Show. We are going to break, and we want to thank our guests, Terry and Mike.
Tracy and Mike.
Terry's here too. He's sitting there between us. Terry, knock it off.
It's your twin.
Shut your mouth, Terry.
You guys are tuned into the Dainhen Butler Show. We'll be back after this.